So in the last days, Microsoft released a new build for Windows desktops, and on that build, just like on previous few, like 2-3 builds, we have only bug fixes. We don't have any more new features. So this means that the build at the current state, it will be kinda the fall creators update. Of course, there will be some more builds in the next weeks to correct more bugs, but don't expect to have more features on the current builds. So this is more or less the fall creators update, which I think Microsoft just should release one big update a year and not two updates, because when you release two updates, you see these two big updates. They are not really that big. Of course, they have some features here and there, some changes here and there, but they are not like big changes. So I think they should just release one big update a year, and well, through the year release small fixes. I think that will be a better idea, because the next fall creators update will be released now in September, end of September or October. You can see this build, it's not a big change from creators update. And another topic that I wanted to speak with you guys about is Windows Mobile. Well, Windows Mobile at this moment, it is kind of dead because, well, Microsoft killed it. Remember, like 1 year ago, maybe 2 years ago, NYPD from New York, they announced that they're gonna buy 36,000 Lumias. Some were Lumia 640 XL and some were the 930 or 830, something like that. And they were pretty hyped about that. They created some apps for the OS, apps for cops. And well, a few days ago, they announced that, well, that plan didn't went really well, and now they're gonna buy iPhones instead of the Lumias. Well, this is all because of Microsoft. Microsoft is so freaking stupid. I mean, I understand that you don't care more about customers. If police buys so many devices, at least give them updates, at least give them support. They changed that idea from Lumias to go to iPhones because, well, iPhones has at least 4 years of updates, and they wanted to go with Lumia because, well, Windows at that time had updates, and well, the devices were supported by Microsoft, while now the 640 XL it's still supported by Microsoft, but the 930 or the 830 it's not supported anymore by Microsoft. So NYPD bought like some devices which they can't upgrade to the newest OS, so they are left behind. They bought a device that is secure and has a lot of updates, and in the end it might be secure but doesn't have updates. So they bought like a device, like a dead device. All the blame is on Microsoft, or maybe not on the whole Microsoft, but on Satya Nadella. I feel like this guy doesn't have an idea of the future. I understand that they are creating maybe the next mobile OS or the next device or whatever it will be, because smartphones are kind of maybe at the end of the line. I understand that, but we are not there yet. So until we have that extraordinary device, until we have that next device, you must still deliver smartphones and deliver updates and support the OS until that next thing comes out. But if you're doing what they did, just leave everything behind like they did with other OSs, well, you're gonna lose users. Whatever the next thing will be, I think it will be pretty hard for people to trust again Microsoft, because Windows Mobile 6.5, a lot of people use that. They then created Windows Phone 7. They killed Windows 6.5, even though it was a good OS. Wasn't that smooth, but was a good OS. Then they come with Windows 8 and they killed Windows 7 and say that the devices with Windows 7 or 7.5 couldn't upgrade to Windows 8. Now they come with Windows 10, and well, devices with Windows 8 or 8.1 can't upgrade to Windows 10, at least some devices. And now they are doing with Windows 10 like they are doing nothing. Again, they killed the OS, even though they had great ideas. They had great ideas with Continuum. They had some nice features in the OS, but I feel like they don't know how to market some products, how to continue good ideas, because they have good ideas, but they can't continue good ideas. And whatever the next thing will be, I think it will be pretty hard for the consumers, for people to trust again Microsoft. And if the next device will come, I bet that it will not be cheap. I'm not gonna buy it straight from the beginning, because, well, it's gonna be a new device and it's gonna be expensive, and then it's gonna be a new OS, so we don't really know what's gonna be that OS, if it's gonna be a new OS. So it's like buying something but you don't know what's the future of it. While buying today an Android or an iPhone, at least you know that if you buy it, you have at least support for the next 2-3 years, or maybe even more. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think about all this bullshit drama from Microsoft.